Well, 11 games played, 6 wins, 5 losses, 18-4, 17 against, plus 1 goal difference. No. We're nearly a third of the way through the season. This is awful. This is absolutely awful. You know, we get beaten today comfortably by Manchester City. We didn't really lay a glove on them. They're the better side throughout the course of the game, up until the point where they'd won the game. And listen, you know, all that being said, we are still unlucky at points during the game. Listen, Mamardashvili makes a great penalty save. Brilliant. Didn't think it was a penalty, if that's what the game's come to. Like, come off it, like, you know what I mean? Doku cuts inside. He's literally touched by Mamardashvili, and it's a penalty. Right. Okay. Sounds. Explain that one to me. Never a pen. Then we get caught in this sort of weird position where Virgil van Dijk, 10-15 minutes later, we get caught with Virgil van Dijk at left back and Robertson's had to cover inside at centre half. Now, Robertson, as the ball's played wide to Nunes, Matthias Nunes, he's screaming at Florian Wirtz for the first goal and going, get over there, get over there. Florian Wirtz doesn't get over there. Robertson's therefore late coming across. There is absolutely no pressure on Matthias Nunes, who can whip a ball in. He's a good passer of the football, clearly a good crosser. And while that ball's being whipped in, Konate's feeling for Haaland. He's trying to push him, he's feeling for whatever, don't know. Should be looking at the football because he gets back late and then sort of like, does he like head it in to Erling Haaland? The ball loops in. It's like, it's such an unlucky goal to concede again. You know, we're 1-0 down. Again, we've not done anything at this point. It's just so frustrating, man. It's so frustrating. And we sort of get back into the game and then we get a goal disallowed. Disallowed for what? Andy Robertson wasn't offside. He's not blocking the keeper. He's not interfering with play. Mo, it's an unbelievable corner. And Virgil heads it. It's a perfect header. It goes in and sure enough, dead quick, easy as you like, the goal's been disallowed, and I'm not having that either, to be honest with you. So there's a penalty that was given and a goal disallowed, and look, you know, we go on and Doku scores an unbelievable goal, and it really was, and he was a deserving man of the match. I think Pep Guardiola had the better of Arne Slot today. I really do. I think last season Arne Slot kind of tactically does Pep Guardiola. I felt this season they knew what they were expecting with Wirtz on the left-hand side. I think he kind of planned for that. I thought the midfield three going into the game with Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, McAllister was going to overpower Bernardo, Foden and Nico. Completely wrong. They might have overpowered them. They didn't get a chance to. They didn't get near enough to them to overpower them. I thought Bernardo Silva especially dropping in and, you know, building up from the back, 1-2s and stuff, was absolutely exceptional. And I hate him. And I hate him because he hates us. And I hate him because he's really good at football. But you've got to admire him at the same point, haven't you? I thought their game plan was brilliant. They knew exactly what they wanted from Doku. They wanted him in one-on-one battles with Conor Bradley. And as well as Bradley did in those one-on-one battles, there was never any support there for him. Whereas Mo Salah has it, and I don't think O'Reilly really needed the support at times, but O'Reilly had 2-3 bodies around him helping him out when Salah picked up the ball. We have a good opportunity later with Cody Gakpo, who fires it over the bar. Maybe, I think that was at 2-0, maybe that's an opportunity for us to get back into the game. But they allowed us to get back into the game second half. They allowed us a little bit of pressure. We didn't really hurt them. We didn't create enough. They were the better side. They deserved the victory. The disappointing thing is how crap we were. You know, a couple of good results in the last few days and you think you've turned the corner. You go to Man City and they just end that, don't they? And they probably do end any thoughts or hopes or dreams of a title challenge again this season. And that's really depressing to say after 11 games of a Premier League season. But again, 6 wins, 5 losses, 18-4, 17 against. Not been good enough. we're not anywhere near good enough. We need to show improvement because, I said this last time we lost the game. I was like, look, Slot's got a lot of credit in the bank with me because of the way that he managed to win the league last season. That's me. And I'm seeing more and more people in comment sections and online questioning the manager, and I can understand it. I don't think the footy's been good enough. The signings, the money that we've spent, you expect better. I think everybody does. Again, I will say, for clarity, I will give him this season. I will absolutely back him. But even that, it's easy to say right now. If he loses another 5 out of 6, you've got to be questioning. And I'm sure the ownership will be questioning. They'd be stupid not to if he loses another 5 and 6. There is a point, although I can sit here and tell you that I give him this season, there's also a run of results that means you have to start looking for the future. There is, and it's a business, and that's a horrible thing because it shouldn't be, but it is, and that's the world that we live in. Right now, Liverpool aren't good enough and haven't been good enough and need to turn it around. And the games are coming thick and fast, so when are we going to turn it around? We need to get Isak into that side. We've found that settled formation, I think, right now. We've found that sort of settled team, but we do need to get Isak into the side desperately, because we I don't think the ball really stuck with Ekitike today. I don't think there was good performances from anybody. I don't think Szoboszlai, who's been our player of the season, really got into the game until he was shifted out to the right hand side. We need to understand why that was. Was it something that Pep Guardiola did? Were we tired from playing 3 games in 8 days or whatever with the same sort of settled side? Who knows? But Slot needs to find out. We need to get answers and we need to get better, and that's the bottom line, isn't it? So yeah, poor one for us today, and nowhere near good enough again.